Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Okay, let's see who's here. Right, okay. Okay, let's for a minute or so, a few more seconds to more other people join, and then we can start the stream. Right. This week price is so rubbish. I mean, all price action is very trash. I mean, as expected, I was expecting this price action anyway, so not a really great price action. The thing is, when you expect this price action and you still can't away from trading, that's that sucks. Uh, right. Okay. Anyways, only 5 minutes left. I'm gonna start my outlook. What I'm looking for. Uh, Obviously, market gonna open in 5 minutes. Right. Okay. We market reacted exactly the same way that we were looking for. Price this week went to uh, daily fair value gap that we left last week and a couple of taps and then rejected from there. It wasn't the cleanest rejection. It was a very choppy rejection, basically. I mean, very hard to trade that rejection. Look at this week down, week up, and then this week, obviously, on Monday, all the way up, and then where it closed. So it's very choppy price action whole week. But in terms of bias, yes, exactly happened what we expecting. Rejection from this fair value gap, and then our target was previous week low that we still looking for. Price came very close to it yesterday, missed by what? For 30, for about 50 points. Good afternoon, Gomez. How are you? So we're still looking for that target. Uh, Obviously, that's too far daily fair value gap. I keep it there in case. So this is 6 hour fair value gap, and look at this. 1 6 hour close up, down. This is how the whole week the price action is very choppy, not very clean. I mean, this sort of price action is very hard to trade. What I'm looking for is, I mean, if price keeps sliding down, tap into this, then obviously that's the draw sell side liquidity. That is previous week low, high Steve. And then below, we'll see how it reacts. And then obviously this is a gap, and then you got another fair value gap over there. So, I mean, in this area, we have a weekly fair value gap. This is monthly fair value gap, top of monthly fair value gap. And this is a new week opening gap. Basically, I highlighted monthly open, I think, weekly, basically, over here. So we can keep an eye on this. Right? So, and if price goes above, and then I'll be watching this 4 hour fair value gap, how we react over here. Doesn't look like price want to go up. I mean, but anything, maybe another scenario is come, sweep, and then we're gonna go over there. If price keep dumping, we'll be leaving another fair value gap on daily this week that I'll be watching. So you got rejection from last week here, and then this is whole fair value gap that I'll be looking next week. I think next week going to be a bit more cleaner because we got some data release next week on Monday. We have a core durable goods, but that is not very important. Tuesday, yes, Tuesday we have trade balance, and then 3 o'clock consumer confidence. Wednesday, yes, Wednesday we have a federal fund rate and FOMC statement and FOMC press conference that is 7 p.m. This is an evening session, afternoon. And of course, we got PCA price index and unemployment claim. Yeah, we got few releases. So I think I'm expecting a better price action next week, you know. So yeah, 4 hour here, and then obviously we got these equal lows over here that I'll be watching to the downside, equal lows, and then obviously we have a weekly, the previous week lows as well. 90 minutes, we came to this is rejection again. This bullish fair value gap left on 90 minutes came back and rejected from there. 15 minutes. Okay, this fair value gap been holding a price since morning, and now we are about to invert this. So price maybe very sharply goes over there. It's not much of like 150 points, you know. So interesting to see what happens over there. So last day of the week, so a patience, and then w- uh, and clear setup. Basically, that's what I'll be looking for. You've seen this week on the New York Open, the first 15, 20 minutes, half an hour is very, very choppy, not clean price action like yesterday. The whole morning been chop, 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 and then the price that was yesterday. This here, and then it's all Wednesday, Thursday. This is all price action, and then later on, after all this, yeah, and then price starts dropping. So right, okay, markets open now. Let's see. All right, all righty. 1 minute. 1 sec. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this and anybody traded this morning? I took a one trade and I got stop out on that trade, and then after that I didn't just take, you know, I just call it a day. I mean, call it in the morning. So we have to give 10 minutes, about 10, 15 minutes, see how the price react. I mean, if before price keeps just dropping over here, and I don't want to stuck in the chop that we always do at open. So we leaving in 7 second back-to-back fair value gap on 2 minutes. That target is about 200, 250% is comes around there, but I won't get into it. It's very tempting short. I mean, look like obviously price from this order block is rejecting, very tempting, but that's how the price is playing. You know, it's very tempting. You get into a trade and then you get stopped out. So look at this price. Look like a short and then it just completely reverse. I mean, it's trap, just traps everywhere. Sorry, not 30 second. Azza, how are you? Hi, Divanshu. If price drops below to without us to these areas, I mean, not much of a risk to reward. I'm gonna keep dropping the price. That's how I'm gonna play, and I see how the price reacts to all these levels over there, and probably if any sort of long from there, and then I'll look into it. No trades today. Yeah, I mean, I took one in London, but stop out. I mean, this whole week is not a very great week, to be honest with you. I have like 0.45 R on Monday, Tuesday. I got -2 R, two trades, zero win, both losses. Wednesday, I think 1 R, one stop out, and one win. And Thursday, yesterday was a bad day. I -2 R, took two trades, got stop out, and then flipping price drops after stopping me out to nearly to a previous week low over here yesterday, and I got stop out on this chop. Was so clean, dropped here. I think over here somewhere. I enter into a trade to short, and I got stop out next week. So I need to see if when we uh, drop here, I'll look for any sort of SMT we have with any of them. And so look at that, how it's reacting. The body from the last 90 minutes candles of NQ and ES, and where is the YM is. So potentially I'll be looking something over here. So I have all these charts on my another screen that's you guys can't see on my other laptop. So I'll be watching all that over there. I'll keep this for you. This came down, inverted, and then price coming back. Let's see what happened to this bullish fair value gap here that we left. What is 2 minutes doing? We failing to invert on 2 minutes. This FVG and rejecting from there. So Akmal, don't you think it's better to take all surrounding banners? It's so distracting, and just replace it with moving banner across the bottom of the screen. To be honest, I didn't design it. I'm not a designer, and I don't know how to do it. But I'll ask Sing to do it because I think that's how the Sing loves it. But yeah, I think it makes sense. I mean, just put on the one side all the banners and just the chart on the one side. You know what I mean? Like all of it except one part. Uh, yeah, I'll ask Kay, and then he can arrange it. So. Thank you, Devanshu. Yeah, please look into it. I mean, so it looks more cleaner, uh, clean charts. Oh, you done it. Is it better? Banco Group. Is it better? Guys, is it better? I'm asking all of them. Is the screens better? More cleaner? I mean, that's why I don't want to get in any trade at open. Look at that. Since what, 8 minutes, 9 minutes we open, and then what the price did. Just chop, you get into short, out, you get into long, out, right? I mean, I'm happy to wait. I'm happy to wait till get some like clean move. I don't mind if I don't get a trade now. I don't want to give any. I mean, the week like this week, yeah, weeks like this week is more protecting your accounts rather than You're to looking for like a big gains and stuff like that. I mean, I'm more okay. Obviously you have no data week, and then the price going to be choppy, not a very clean price action. Then you just obviously protect your accounts, because end of the day, next week or a week after, you're going to get clean price, and then you have accounts to play with. I mean, you don't want to end up when the clean prices and you just blow all your accounts already and you have nothing to play with. Okay. Patience is the game. I was 5 minutes looking. Look at this 5 minute candle. Well, yeah, I mean, not going anywhere. That's the thing, you have to wait and see. I mean, if you look at the price section all week, Monday till now, first few minutes is 10, 15 minutes, half an hour is just chop, 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 and then you get clean price action after hour, hour and a half. I wouldn't say clean, but better than the first hour though. Mhm. I'm happy to wait. I mean, there's nothing for me here. When we got CISD on this candle, that was a short, but I didn't take it because I wasn't sure or confident that your stop loss goes over here. And then you can just target it. That is 1.4. So as I said, the risk to reward RR is not good because of this whole range. So I'll wait till we hit all these levels and then decide. Nothing so far, guys. I'm watching the price. If anything comes, obviously, I'll let you know much. Look at this. Even the price is going down. Are we leaving any fair value gap except this one on the top? No fair value gaps. So I'm looking for the next 15 minutes. If we get a very bullish reaction for the next 5 minutes or 15 minutes, that's what I'm looking. Where I'm looking for a long trade, actually. I was expecting a previous week low Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday to sweep, and then I was looking a bullish price action rest of the Thursday and Friday, but it didn't happen. So, anybody in trade? Anyone took the trade? I mean, nothing for me. Maybe any of your setup played or something. I mean, I can't see anything. I'm watching how price is so hesitant to go down. So last, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th minute. There is no, I mean, very hesitant, and I expecting when we hit this low or something, you're going to be a very quick flush or a reversal. So I'm watching something like that. What in 3 minutes if we're leaving this? Let me keep an eye on it. Yeah, Steve, there's nothing, no trade. And it's about 175 points move, but it's in this whole move, there's nothing. And where you could have entered over here, but it wasn't enough risk to reward on inversion of this candle. Or you could enter over here only. And after that, there's no follow-up actually. Look at ES and YM. So I'm expecting, look at the price action over here. So as I was saying, the next 15 minutes, I'm looking very bullish price action. So I'm expecting the same from NQ to follow or a rejection from them both. So it's more like a NQ to follow. The reason is because it's very hesitant to go down over here because it's been finding a lot of buying in here. And all the sell orders been observed by the buyers, so they is very struggling hard to push the price down over here. Yeah, that's what I'm watching, Zach. That sort of price action from. I need a confirmation from here to go long. If we get that, and then we have a clear target to Asia high, probably I'll be trimming something over here. If I get into long 730 or this week, Asia high, and then obviously you manage. This is the reaction I was looking for, but I'll wait for the confirmation. I won't jump in. Look at this. I'll wait. Okay. 930, 930. Right, okay, so see here what I was waiting for, and I'm going to wait for this candle to close. We got SMT now. This 15 minutes candle took the previous one on NQ, ES failed to, and YM failed to. So look this here, and this one here, and this one here. So, but I'll wait for the confirmation. I won't get into look at this reaction. So that's why I don't want to get into a long. I'll wait for a flush manipulation, and then I'll look into. So this is rejection from here. Still the target's met. Let's see what happens here. I mean, I don't think so. I'm going to go into a short. Anyone took the short? 151. I mean, I didn't have my model over here. I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, it was here when the price inverted and failed, but it didn't. It swapped this, but it wasn't any major level swapped or something. And I got hesitant to enter the short on this candle over here and close it of this. I just let it go. If price keep dumping, I mean, imagine if the price just keep coming down to this new week opening gap and monthly fair value gap, flipping out. I think I was reading a market not very correctly. That I want to look at this ES candle rejection from here. How? I mean, my bias was bearish, and then I was looking at this ES and YM, and then I'm looking, okay, maybe sweep, and then Friday, and maybe some sort of TGIF play or something. But yes, it missed. Price was cracked and I got distracted to the longs and then price got pumping. It is what it is. I don't want to form into a trade now. There are a couple of entries, but I was very close to these levels, and I just don't want to FOMO in. When this candle close, engulf this candle, the bullish one, then you can enter here. I mean, normally I do, but it was right on the important level, so I couldn't enter. If this price action is somewhere in the middle, okay, then that was easy to trade. But this, and then obviously we had a previous week low over here. So all these levels being stacked very closely. This is where I got my entry got messed up. Down below us, very low volume area till 26,000. I saw liquidity take one more time before dumpy. Mhm. In short years. Yeah, years is nice. Yeah, it just, that's good, man. I missed it. That's good, Zach. If you it look like, yeah, I mean, this is what if you is probably these levels, you're already hitting this liquidity here. So then obviously passing this, you got these two over here. Looking like this price, I don't think so. I'm gonna get any entry today. I mean, the price is already moved a lot, and then I just, couldn't get it. I mean, since open, this is 300 points since open. Oh, right. Some days are like this, you think something and you do something and you just completely miss it. Watch for 10 a.m. open. Yeah, 3 minutes. Let's see. Are you in short, Acham? I've seen your trade overnight, 6 grand, man. Flipping hell. That was a nice trade. You took a nice shot. Yeah, I'm watching. If I get a clean entry, I'll take it. If not, then I'll let it go. I'm not really bothered. I mean, this week I've decided on Monday. I knew you're going to be very choppy, not much. Yeah, drawn liquidities was clear, but wasn't the cleanest. Uh, I'll survive. I keep, protecting my accounts for the next week. Fall asleep without saying TP, flip. I mean, that's a good thing happen. Accidentally, a good thing. That's quite a move. I think you enter a very, I think 700 or something. I watched it 740 or something. That was a nice price. You on the top here somewhere. 740's level was nice. Just imagine if you're still holding the position, man. 10 micro. Guys, I'm gonna watch for another 10, 15 minutes more, another 10 minutes. Price action, if I get entry, fine. If not, then probably I won't trade today. I already missed this initial move, and I do not want to force any trades. I mean, not formal trades. Even if we enter on this candle, do we had enough RR? Nah, 1.5 or something. Maybe price just keep going down. Even had enough RR, I wouldn't enter over here because we were hitting previous day low and previous week low. So these levels. So we got the sweep now. $10K profit if I didn't close. By the way, I closed it at 500, about 4K profit. Yeah, not bad, man. 4K. Is it on the top step account he took it? 'You still holding your short on ES, Zach? I'm watching the price. We got a nice this fair value gap. Let's see. Oh, you closed it. Yeah, I know this bounce, but I can't scalp. I need a trade that I can hold for good 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, few hours, I mean, couple of hours. I can scalp 50, 60 points. I'm still waiting. So I look for trades that's. I'm not very good in scalping. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, look like price just keep gonna go down, and then I don't think so. I have missed my model over here, and I mean this is not something I'm gonna enter here. So I'm gonna call it today, guys. No trade, sorry, today. We'll look Monday. Hopefully next week is gonna be nice and clean price action. I don't think so. I'm gonna trade now. Last day, and I just don't want to, get into a trade that I'm not very confident into. Thanks for joining. I'll see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend, guys. Bye.